I want to start off by saying I wrote 3 other potential speeches for today. One was a stand-up piece about my a crazy upbringing and adventures in Hemet, California. One was bragging about my career in Greece. And the third was a roast of Guy Baker. After long contemplation, I landed on a relatively vanilla, inspirational version. You're welcome, Mom. With that, I will start off by saying thank you to the multiples in this room. First of all, to the organizers of this event, everyone behind the scenes that brought all this together, all Hall of Fame committee and all its members. You've made this event absolutely wonderful. I want to extend my congratulations and gratitude to my fellow inductees and Hall of Famers in this room today. I'm in awe of all your journeys, careers, and legacies. Ron, I love your history and commitment to this crazy sport. Peter, I've heard you were an amazing teammate. I love that. I wish I was left-handed. I'd still be playing. Chaney, or some of us call you Chainsaw, thank you for whistling 2 exclusions on me in the 2001 finals. I learned a lot watching that game. And came in well rested, halfway into the third. But in all honesty, you were an athlete favorite, and always so humble and fair. And Nicolle, my roommate, best friend, COVID Potter, soul surfer buddy, today is quite an honor, but entering the Hall of Fame with one of your dear teammates and closest friends is a dream. You have been such inspiration to me and the teams you've been a part of. You were a fierce competitor, but understood the power of leading and having fun. Everything you touch is special and magnetic. Everyone wants to be around you. Thank God you're in this, because maybe everyone wouldn't have showed up. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Being able to stand up here took a collective effort. To all of my coaches, you recognized my raw desire and potential. You challenged, supported, and mentored me not only into a tireless coach and player, but to the person I am today. Thank you, Adam, for getting me through some dark days in 2001, bringing me on board at UCLA to win UCLA's 100th title, and keeping me in the mix to coach our amazing young talent in this country now. I'm lucky to have known you as a schoolmate, partying at Loving Heights, and carrying your clipboard at World Championships in 2009. You make everyone a champion, and you've made me a better athlete, wife, coach, and person. Thank you all to my teammates from the Hemet High School boys team, or I should say boys team. Outsiders, there's some outsiders out here. That's the jury fix. UCLA, Glyfada, Vuakmeni, O Club, Oakland, women's national team, of course, Nyack, and I'll let Lee tell the story of that. I was honored and lucky to have the best teammates throughout my career. When I say best, I mean hardcore lifers, like hardcore. A few of my diehard college crew are here tonight, or today, I should say. Should be tonight. I don't know why we're doing this in the morning. Friends and foe. These women were athletes that had the glimmer, the edge, and the love that I longed for prior to going into college, longed for life and life in sport. We fought, cried, and were endearingly obnoxious. Our connectedness, love, and excellence was palatable. This made us great. This made us invincible. Not only in the pool, but also in a few sublime and Rage Against the Machine mosh pits. My teams helped cultivate my success in my water polo journey. but they all served as models for friendship and sisterhood. Thank you. Thank you to the schools and institutions that have entrusted me in my coaching endeavors. Punahou, I got to be mentored also by Ken, thank you. University of Hawaii, UCLA, Sonoma State, USA Water Polo, and Cal. Thank you to administrators, support staff, and my student athletes that I've been able to coach through the years. My coaching journey has been pure joy. I love grinding, as you all know. I love challenging, motivating all of my young adults' paths in life. Cal has always been a dream come true. I get to coach the best in the business and at a school with athletes and coaches that want big things as well. Thank you, Chris, Molly, Petrie, Marco, Carla, Jay, Lance, and everyone else. To my family is one of a kind, bred from iron ore miners of Upper Michigan. That's iron ore miners. We know how to get shit done. They're my unconditional love and support system. Mom, you were the ultimate mom. And a horrible crier. If anyone was needed, you were there at the drop of a hat. You would lug us around Hemet as we bounced from soccer practice to swim practice and sometimes band. You were my soccer coach, and you were the first coach to really care about what we were doing in our sport. And you took us seriously. You pushed us, and to this day I can easily pick you out of the crowd and also definitely pick out your voice. Dad, thank you for always supporting our wild dreams and adventures. Thank you for making us earn everything, but provide much support and guidance to get where we wanted to go in life. You're the ultimate water polo fan and critic. The number of times I've had someone come up to me and say, "Hey, I think I just met your dad." He told me all about Hemet and all the history. If anyone can talk sports and water polo for hours, it's this guy. I've always loved hearing about how much the refs sucked. But the quick reality check of, well, you just have to play better and have fun. I only wish you would have pushed me more on the golf course in junior high. Cami, my sister, thank you for always setting high standards as a Simmons kid. You always had your shit together, always. It was impressive, and looking back, kind of annoying. Jake and I really had to toe the line to screw things up. But you were always so vulnerable and real with life and ready to go for a walk or have a glass of wine. Love you. Jake, this is funny because I have a similar story about my brother. Jake, thanks for always letting me beat you in the front yard. Sometimes I cheated. You were my guy. We played all day. We would run routes in the cul-de-sac for hours and then sprint to the pool to keep from melting in the 110 degrees of Hemet. Thank you for always being there through thick and thin in our journey. About life, Emily, you are so authentic and amazing. You make everything look super easy. You embody my famous quote I tell my athletes: the easiest thing in life is hard work. Luckily, Cooper and Tegan have 2 moms, because I'm still learning. You are the rock and fortress of the family and bring so much love and peace to our lives. I thought a bit about what I wanted to share with my kids, my children. Cooper, are you here? They see me as Coralie, the coach, but they never saw me battle in the pool. A friend told me the other day they need to know about the village. She said, it took a village to mold you, and it'll take a village to mold them. So I looked back. I looked back on my journey on pool decks around the world, and I harbor countless lessons in life from the game of water polo and through the community I'm surrounded by. I'm not just talking about the glory days that we all get to think about today are the wins and losses. I have identified hallmark traits that define my village here, and I call them the 5 Ds, and that's desire, determination, dedication, discipline, and dream. Cooper and Tegan. I also learned that no matter what, everyone should be respected for who they are and who they love. That there's no substitute for working harder than the person next to you. The statement, you'd rather overtrain than undertrain, as we swam hypoxic 200s for days. So give me the chills and nightmares. That watching athletes like goats, Brenda and Petrie win their 4th medal in London was an amazing moment. That watching Megan Rapinoe, Maddie Musselman, and Sue Bird is an honor, and you should be taking notes. That you have the power to define your own journey. Respect what you and others are doing. Are you still listening? That celebrating after you score a goal is a must, but quickly move on and score again. That winning in your mind is not in the color of your medal. That winning is in your mind, not in the color of your medal. And that being the best required being uncomfortable. When you don't get French fries, it's okay. I learned that dancing and laughter heals everything and everyone. And finally, I'm still learning that you must stand up for what is yours. You must use your voice for things in life that you and others want. Fight for and protect all the precious things that life has to offer. Real quick, if you are my teammate, coach, or supporter, please stand up. Cooper and Tegan, you have a crazy big village to help guide you through the traits that this village encapsulates. You will be able to create and experience your own. You're in really good hands. All these people are going to help you. You're in really good hands, and we're excited to celebrate your future joys in life. Thank you. And then lastly, I want to dedicate this honor to all the fierce women, especially the women at that table. Without that table and others, we wouldn't be here. I also dedicate this to my fierce grandmother who passed, Vivian Ebner. I was wearing her blazer. Somewhere up here, yeah. I had to take it off. It's still so relevant, and so is she. I can still hear her say, "Go get 'em, Tiger." And I keep hearing that in the back of my head every time I have a challenge. So thank you, Viv. She's up there. And thank you all again. This is wonderful, and have a great rest of your day.